To be out in nature is wonderful. I'm here looking at the lake and just the beauty of being still and being present to take it all in. So, I'm going to share the view with you here in downtown Toronto at the lakefront. And today we are going to be talking about life's meaning and the perfect opportunity that we do have to reassess the meaning of life, especially when we're going through a rock bottom experience of a breakup. You see, sometimes we think that, and society teaches us that life is about going. You know, you gotta get up and go to work. It's about having. You know, you gotta own this and that and belonging to someone. So you gotta have a relationship. Gotta be in a relationship with someone because hey, what the heck? Can we really be alone and love it? So we are taught to go after things outside of ourselves in order to feel fulfilled, in order to think that life has meaning. And so often we go after these things. So often we look outside of ourselves for meaning only to come up blank, only to come up empty. And when we do come up empty, especially in the case of a relationship where you've invested years into something, it can allow you to feel like life doesn't have any meaning. It can allow you to feel like, what's the purpose of being here? What's the purpose of living? What is the purpose of existing? And if you're in this state where you're going through a heartbreak, you're mad, you're lonely, you are depressed or anxious, and you're asking these questions, do not take it as a bad thing. It's a perfect opportunity to ask these questions and to be able to go within and figure out one of the greatest principles to life's freedom that you can ever figure out. And that is happiness, fulfillment is not located outside of you. Happiness, fulfillment, the meaning of life is not located in anything or anyone outside of yourself. And when you come to that point, when you realize that life can have meaning despite everything that is happening around you. You can find comfort. You can find courage. Ooh, you can find peace in who you are, and you can take time to be. You can take time to realize that, listen, I don't have to be going. Like for me, yes, I'm here downtown and there's noise all around, but there's a stillness that I'm experiencing right now because I know that my life has a meaning. So, how do you go about reassessing life after a breakup? How do you go about finding meaning to life after a breakup? First, you have to decide. You have to decide that some of the things that you might have been led to believe all these years about life is actually false. You have to be willing and open up your mind to question the things and the beliefs that you have. Yes, whether those beliefs are from churches, from even your parents, from your relationship, you would have probably reached a point where you start believing some things about yourself because your partner said it. You have to be in a place where you're like, I wonder if this is true. I wonder if all these things that I've been told about life and love is true, and being open to just question what seems to be your reality. Because until you open up your mind to assess what is going on around you and realize that it's not all truth. Yes, it's not all truth. So how you feel about yourself right now? Oh, because I've gone through a breakup, I'm nothing, I'm nobody. I don't want to live because she doesn't want me. And I've heard all of these from men all over the country, in desperation, wanting to cop out on life because the person who they love and invested in betrayed them and is no longer there. But I'm saying to you, there is hope. If you're at this place where you are down and you are in despair, it's a nice time to look at life and to really choose a path that you can find happiness inside of you. Now, for those of individuals who work with us, it's an investment of time and resources to work with us, but it's an investment that gives plenty of return. Because when you are at a stage where you know who you are and you know that your life has meaning, not just from a head knowledge, but how we do it is using the head, the heart, the mind, the spirit, and putting it all together so you understand from every level, the mental, the emotional, the physical, the spiritual, the holistic man, the holistic being that you are. When all of that comes together, you can be grateful for living. You can find meaning in life. You can find purpose. You can be driven, because I know sometimes you lose motivation because you've lost your true identity trying to give it to somebody else, trying to please someone outside of you, because you've lost your true identity of the magnificent person that you are. You question whether it is worth living, it's worth continuing to exist in this life. But again, do not give up. Do not give up, because it's the perfect time to truly find self, to truly believe in self, to truly know that at the fiber of your being, you are a genius, you are magnificent, you're whole, and you are complete. So, as I continue to share and bask in the beauty of the lake this morning, I just want to remind you that if you are at this place where you think you've hit rock bottom, that you're at a low point in your life because of a breakup, you're questioning life's meaning, that it is a good place to be. Because when you start to question what society has to say, when you start to question your beliefs, then that is the point where you can truly experience transformation. So we do a free breakthrough call that we get to listen to you and what it is that you're going through. And we invite you to book that call if you are serious about truly finding out the meaning of life, about truly knowing yourself and trusting yourself and accepting yourself. Because unless you do so, you can look for another relationship, but it's going to end up back in the same place. You're going to repeat the cycle. So you have to reach a point where you are willing to learn. Learn so that you don't have to repeat that same cycle. So go ahead and book your breakthrough call at breakuprecoveryformen.com/apply. Have a blessed day and see you tomorrow. Take care now.